скептически настроен.
Мне кажется, там какие-то процессы хорошие. Прям то, что сегодня Чемезов пришел, я прям подумал. Это тоже знак, короче.
Basın toplantısı yapılıyor. Önce eklemesini veriyor. Ondan sonra bitiriyor. Hiç beklenmeyen bir sonuç olursa bu maçta enteresan. Deplasmanda valla oyuncu yönetimi CSKA 84 76 mağlup etti. 84 76. İnanamıyorum. İnanabiliyorum aslında. Neden inanabiliyorum? Şöyle inanabiliyorum. Tek oyuncuya bağlı kalarak CSKA böyle daha ne diyeyim rahat oynuyor. O yüzden tek oyuncuya bağlı kalmaları da o oyuncunun ismini vermemişim. Ama tek oyuncuya bağlı kalmaları da onları formsuz yapıyor. Çok yüksek. En son yönetim bunun devamını otelde 8. diyor tamamlayacak. Şimdi otelin ismini yapıyor. Deplasman. Çok yorulduk arkadaşlar. Çok. Ama gün daha yeni başlıyor. Gaza geldim yani benim için.
Armani.
Hello. Excuse me. Whenever you finish, can I do interview with you?
Sure. It's ready.
Very hard.
No English?
How many questions? How much?
How many questions? One question.
Oh.
Because I'm filming a small documentary about basketball for Turkey, for Netflix platform, and I'm, doing.
What are you going to ask?
I want to ask you this, environment of CSKA, your job, and then being a journalist, over here, how does it feel, how is it going, and all of that.
Okay. Mr. Schnicker.
Я понравилось пока.
I mean, if you don't want,
He's
Yeah,
happy to do it.
Okay, okay. That's,
Thank
you want to do it now?
no, after.
Okay.
And I think I'll need some time after the press conference to finish. I think
Okay.
you have
Okay.
time to wait.
I will check. I will check.
Уважаемые коллеги, начинаем нашу пресс-конференцию по итогам матча CSKA Olympia Milan. We start our press conference of the CSKA Olympia Milan game. We have here the visiting team head coach Permisino. Coach, congratulations.
Спасибо большое. Здравствуйте. Добрый вечер.
You have to start in English.
Then we will ask in Russian. Of course, it's an important win. It doesn't happen every day that you win in Moscow. And I think it was very important to have the start in the first quarter. I think we had an excellent first quarter. But then it's always difficult if you jump on the lead so early to keep it. And we kept the lead. We played against a very, very physical and aggressive CSKA for the remaining three quarters. And we never collapsed. We kept finding the open man on offense, and we kept defending and fighting on the boards. And of course, it's a very important win, as I said. And it was nice to come back here and see so many friends and so many familiar faces, and feel again their warm heart. And I wish CSKA the best, of course, as well.
Определенно, это была очень важная победа. Не так часто получается выиграть в Москве. И было важно хорошо начать этот матч, и мы провели великолепную первую четверть. Но, как вы знаете, когда ты очень рано добиваешься большого лидерства, эту разницу довольно сложно удержать. Тем не менее, нам это удалось. Мы смогли сдержать ЦСКА, который играл очень жестко и агрессивно на протяжении трех четвертей. Мы продолжали находить открытые броски, мы продолжали защищаться и биться на счетах. Также хочу сказать, что всегда здорово приезжать сюда, в Москву, видеть большое количество друзей и чувствовать их большое теплое сердце. Пожалуйста, если есть вопросы, if you have any questions.
Coach, was it one of the best games of the season for your team, you think?
Well, this is a very special season. As you probably know, we won in Tel Aviv, but we won in Madrid 2 times. We won in Fenerbahce, we won in Efes. So we're playing more than a single game. I think we're playing overall a very competitive Euroleague. Of course, we dropped some games that we could have won, but overall, I think we're playing a very good Euroleague, and I will see if we can qualify for the playoff, and hopefully in a good position. We'll see.
Denise?
Hello, Coach.
Hello.
Hello. I hope you're doing well and congratulations. And I want to ask you a general question about CSKA, about Moscow, coming here for you. How special it is?
It was very special because, as you know, I never came back to play against CSKA in Moscow. This is my first time. Because in the 2 years that I was in Madrid, at that time there was not only one group, it was 2 groups, and then top 16, and we never crossed with CSKA. We came to play Kimki, but not CSKA. Then for 5 years, 6 years overall, I was in America, and last year we played in Kaliningrad, so I could not come here and again see all the friends and all of your friends. See,
You saw them in Kaliningrad.
yeah, you're right. But I see the changes in the city, in the area here. And by the way, I'm so sad that I heard that they will tear down all the CSKA building, which is such an historical building, and I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach,
So,
before the game, you got the gift from Sergei Ivanov. If it's not a secret, what was that?
it's fine. But it was a very special gift, and I was extremely grateful that he found the time to come and say some special words to me. And I'm very, very grateful to him, to Andrei, to all the club. And again, I cannot wish anything but enormous luck to CSKA. It would be great maybe to have both success, but this year is so difficult. We live by the day. CSKA has bigger plans and bigger status. Все?
Спасибо, Ким.
Спасибо большое. Удачи.
гол должен быть.
Co to znaczy?
Пять километров в стране.
Сейчас посмотрим.
Чтобы спасать это.
Да. После
Should have
Да,
more
да,
credit.
конечно, конечно, да.
Привет. Ну, пока еще здесь у нас пресс-конференцию должен еще. Ревизора нужно писать. Едут.
Уважаемые коллеги, продолжаем нашу пресс-конференцию с главным тренером ЦСКА Дмитрием Дудисом. We continue our press conference with CSKA head coach Dmitry Dudis. Coach, please, your opinion about the game.
Well, good evening. Congratulations to Milan. Unfortunately, whatever I said, however I said it, in whatever language I said it, everything is summarized on this game, and justification of this loss is because of the very bad start we had. Shooting 3 out of 12 twos, they shoot 10 out of 12 twos, 0 out of 5. Means our shooting percentage was 3 out of 17, and their shooting percentage was 12 out of 16 from the field. After that, the 3 quarters, if you summarize it, you will see that we won by 12, 66 to 54. But when you start with minus 20, it's not easy to come back. We managed to bring the game a couple of times to 5 points with having 2 free throws in our favor, missing both. 6 over there. We were fighting, but as I said, however I said it this way or that way, the sloppy start was very bad. So.
Поздравляю Милан с победой. Что бы я сейчас не говорил, на каком бы языке я не говорил, все можно просуммировать нашим плохим стартом, в котором мы бросили 3 из 12 двухочковые в первой четверти, соперники бросили 10 из 12, мы бросили 0 из 5 трехочковых, всего получается 3 из 17 мы бросили с игры, потому что соперник бросил 12 из 16. Но тем не менее на 3 следующие четверти мы с Маком выиграли с разницей 12 очков, и даже этого не хватает в таких случаях для победы, потому что минус 20 на старте очень сложно отвлекать. Да, были моменты, когда мы подбирались близко, там, например, был момент, когда мы проигрывали 5 очков и бросали штрафные, оба промазали. Вот. И в целом можно сказать, что команда сражалась, но вот именно этот неряшливый старт все нам спас. Пожалуйста, вопросы? Questions?
Coach, yeah, I want to ask about Lundberg, his first couple of games, just overall. How do you evaluate him? And he's not ready yet, maybe, to play, maybe in this exact game, or just overall, how do you like Lundberg in his first games in CSKA?
If Lundberg in the previous 3 games he played for us, he was averaging 25 minutes. That's the answer of if we want him to play or he can play. But the game showed today a different way of coaching defensively and offensively, and he played less minutes. Still is a process to learn some things, but he's our player, and we will try to put him the fastest possible into the game. But your question was regarding if I evaluate him to play and he had before that game 25 minutes average. I don't understand the question, but you have right to ask. So.
I mean, overall, how do you like him in his
Okay, no problem. I answer. I understand everything. When it's a loss, you're going to pick up one didn't play. So
No, just
I was expecting to be asked for Singelia probably. But okay, no problem, no problem.
I mean,
my friend.
just-
you
just
have
the-
right to. I gave you the answer, no problem.
it's the first game in Moscow in Euroleague since he came. So
I agree with you. I gave you respectively, and thank you for your question.
Have you seen today a sign of optimism for the future?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Have you seen the signs of optimism for the future in this game?
The three quarters will play 66 to 54. So we have to build on that, and definitely not having that start of giving up 20. So tomorrow we have a film and practice to work on that. Definitely we miss that. The team is making a new start. We were very disappointed with the outcome, and with this sloppy start, you will see the minutes of the first quarter. Whoever played it and played 9 players, 6 of them with significant minutes. It was a very bad start. Very bad. But we have to build, that's an optimism, we have to build on that. Euroleague is a marathon, we have games to overcome and show character. We need character, definitely.
It's the second sloppy start for the team.
Yes.
Do you see any explanation?
I have explanation, which I'm going to keep it with all the respect to your question, for the 4 walls on tomorrow's meeting, and all these meetings that we had so far. Because pretty much we're not the same team that we were playing in January, and we had this trip. We were forced to make several changes. We were forced to do several things. We all know what are the problems we went through, which stigmatized the team, definitely. I hope that you see all this. If you don't see it, no problem. But that doesn't mean we don't need to see this, what you said, an optimistic picture or sign for that. And we still believe, and I still believe that we're a much better team not to give up 20 points. Regardless who is starting, who is playing the minutes. Because as I said, you will see 9 players that were given a time on that first quarter.
The best game for Shingelia today for CSKA. Do you see that he has adapted finally?
Well, Toko had a pretty good games also. Other games, I want to say. I don't know if it's this his best game. Maybe shooting-wise from the perimeter. Maybe that thing. Because he were and ranking, yes, everything. But he had some pretty good games overall. Toko has a character, definitely, and experience to help us. Today, the way that Milan plays and the way that the game was played, as you can see, we had to go small ball a lot of times. We couldn't use other lineups, and Toko was playing at 5 as well. So that was the preparation. We were ready for that. We knew that Kyle is bringing a lot for Milano, and we need to make such matchups. We were playing a lot small ball, but overall, yeah, Toko has a character, and he has a character also in the locker room, not only when he performs on the court.
May I ask another question?
I think no problem for me. I don't know.
A lot of today, the team missed a lot of bunnies.
A lot of?
Bunnies, like layups, and there was a usual, mental lapse in the end of the quarter, in the end of the first half, and the end of the third quarter. I guess.
3-pointers, actually,
Yeah.
6 all the end of the second quarter. He hurt us that it will be much easier and better for us if we keep it to 11 points. And then miss layup, receive a fast break 3-pointer, isolation 3-pointer. That's 6 all.
Is it, in your opinion, is this a problem with confidence, self-confidence, or what? Or it's just a mental mistake?
Confidence of the team. You want to say that the team has no confidence in general?
Yeah.
So how we came back after that bet, I have a question for you. We were down 20, okay? So where we found this confidence? Who found that confidence? From the...
As you usually say, basketball is a game of runs.
It is Game of Runs. So Runs doesn't have character over there, no confidence. I don't understand. The 66-54, how it happened with no confidence?
Well, I saw confidence from 5 guys who who broke the game, who broke the rhythm of the game, and you played them for a lot of minutes.
Yes.
But I'm not sure about the rest.
You're not sure about the rest. Today they had a couple of them, they had a bad game, definitely. But today the game had to be played this way in order to fight. And we fought. We need to build on these 3 quarters. These 3 quarters, it didn't happen accidentally. It didn't happen just like that. We haven't lost 35 or 30. By the way, the other sloppy start, we beat this FS by 35 over here. Let's don't forget that. And we're still in the playoff spots. We're still there. We are not relying on that. We're not relaxed. We're trying to build something on that. We were forced to do several changes. We were forced to do several things. We were forced to play without players for several reasons. The team is going through many difficulties. But still, we have a character. And we proved it that. Now, if you don't see it, you say that you will lack confidence. I don't understand how this 66-54 happened at the end.
No, what I want to hear is your, like...
I said to you, we have confidence.
All right. Okay.
We proved it, not because I said so. It will be like, okay, I said so. It's not because I said so. We proved it. The sloppy start has questions and answers, has justification, which we're going to see in basketball terms tomorrow on the court. Not only basketball terms, all the terms. 3 out of 12, actually, 3 out of 17. Shooting-wise, it was layups. As you said, bodies. I never use that word, but it's a funny word, and I like it. So it was layups, but that's not an absence of confidence on the layup. Same people, they score after that, because Tokos and Gelia played in that first quarter 6 minutes and 12 seconds with 0 points. Mike James, he was 7:23, so etc., etc. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we show confidence at that. We find a way to come back to the game. It was too sloppy at the beginning. We gave too much. And we were not practicing to give too much. We had so hard practices. I'm asking you to come to see the practices sometimes, to see it.
Will you allow?
I'm not allowed.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Why not? Yes.
Denise?
Coach, I asked a general question to Ettore Messina, and I want to ask you not only specifically about this game. When the team goes down as a motivational situations, or when you're forced to do changes or forced not to do changes, how do you motivate yourself with the team and with the players?
Well, that's a long story. That's actually a clinic that we can do, and I was called, and this year I gave clinics through the Zoom, or in 20 days I have another one regarding motivation and regarding falls during the game or during the period, a certain amount of time. But I can say only this, that nothing is given, nothing is easy out there. We're all going to remember the days that we really gave fights and we make it happen. When it's given or granted, sometimes I do feel that over here the win is not something that you accomplish because you work so hard to do it, but it's something that it's accepted like granted, So we see now that it's not granted. The team is going, the team that had won the title and the team we're coaching now is a third generation, is a different generation. And this team this year had faced a lot of adversities. So we're going to fight those adversities. We have character. I have character. I have players with character. We will fight that. We have management with character. We will fight that.
Thank you.
Sorry for the last question. I don't know if you know or not, but the person who is believed to be close to the club said...
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because of the mask probably. I'm sorry.
Sorry. The person who is believed to be close to the club reported that you are leaving the club this summer, and it's a decided thing.
I can understand that. The person who is close to the club.
Yeah.
Who is that person? Has a name and surname?
Yeah, Vladimir Gomelsky.
And he's in the club? I don't understand.
No.
He's not close to the club.
But
maybe we should ask Vladimir Gomelsky about what I'm supposed to eat now. I don't understand why you put this question. I don't understand.
Well, because
the-
it's discussed in Russia. It's just
Whoever is in Russia decides about CSKA. I don't know.
no, but he is believed to be close to the club, and he
So
says.
can you have an answer for that? Because I don't know. If he's close, then let's make a statement. If he's, I don't know.
The main thing that he is believed to be close to the club. This is,
I have my people who I've talked to, Andrei Vatutin, Natalia Furaeva, Andrei Shepankov, etc., etc. I can mention all, Mr. Polly, exactly.
So
But-
that's the answer.
I don't understand, like what is this question like?
No, you can say no.
I don't understand. My contract is expiring this summer. I don't know how it's going to be.
All right.
Maybe he's going to be right, you're going to be right, maybe he's going to be wrong. I don't know. How should I know that? Do you see me that I give my fights? Do you see me I quit? Or do you see me I'm fighting?
I see you fighting.
I'm going to fight all. I have more motivation than everybody over here in this press conference or outside. Even though I'm full with glory, money, and everything, I don't consider that this is something that is accomplished. Now, I have more motivation than other people that don't have a meaning in their life. I'm fulfilled, but still, I'm more energetic than anybody else. And I'm here with a name and sure name. And when I make statement, I stay behind that. Because I have a possession and a job to do. I'm not a bullshitter. That I'm not answering to somebody else specific, but I'm answering to you all. I'm here. I'm the same person that brought the titles together with my players and management. We're called to defend this with a different generation. A lot of changes, a lot of adversities. Now, if you don't see it, okay, it's up to you. You take it and write. No problem. You can decide what you're going to write or how you are forced to write those things. But when you're going to have a talk with me, that's why I said to you, like, and great, you have a right to ask whatever you want, like, put the blame whatever you want. But when a player has in 3 games 25 minutes, and you ask me if he's considered, it's a kind of weird question.
It's just the first time we're talking to you in Moscow.
Yes, but it's a weird. Allow me also to. Can I have an opinion on that? I answer you. Am I right? Did I ignore your question? No, I answered. But it's weird, like when a player plays in the previous 3 games and he's a newcomer, first time he plays in Euro 25 minutes, is he considered as a player? Because today he played. So, why you didn't ask me about Simon Andonov and Ivanov, of course, if they didn't play? Maybe let's talk those that they haven't played. Homa, Lopata, Kochergin.
They're just not newcomers. That's it.
Eric. You got your job, I got my job. I fully respect what you said. That's why I did. Is that good?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.